My name is Xiao Tian. It was one night when I was 4 years old. My mom went out with her friends and said she wouldn't be back until 5 in the morning. So, it was just me and my uncle at home. The two of us stayed up late watching movies, and time slowly passed. It wasn't until 3 in the morning that I finally started to feel sleepy and wanted to go to bed. Later, for some reason, I suddenly woke up. Half awake, I glanced out the window and was startled to see a dark figure standing there, perfectly still. At first, I naively thought it was my mom and her friends coming back, but when I looked more closely, I realized there was only one person in the distance. Just then, that shadowy figure suddenly moved like a ghost, swiftly appearing right in front of my window. Immediately after, he stretched out his long, thin fingers and tapped on the window again and again, muttering, "Xiao Tian, I'll come looking for you every night." What sent chills down my spine the most was that he actually knew my name. The knocking on the window was rapid at first, then slower and slower, and finally it sounded a sharp and piercing scream, and then disappeared without a trace. I was so terrified that I stood there frozen. It took several minutes before I regained feeling in my legs. Panicking, I rushed to wake up my uncle. Half asleep, my uncle asked me, "What did that thing look like?" After I finished describing it, his expression grew extremely serious. He told me that it was something dangerous, and that it might even take my life. But my uncle put it rather gently, since I was still a child at the time. He held my hand tightly and promised that he would always protect me. Now, 10 years have passed, and I have never seen that terrifying person again. However, my uncle left me forever in September 2013. I have always kept this from my mother. Although I kept thinking about finding the right time to tell her, every time I recalled that night, fear would overwhelm me like a tidal wave. I can't help but wonder, if my uncle hadn't been by my side that night, if that person had really broken in, what kind of terrible things might have happened.